Let me record. All right. Now you will see the numbers again. Okay. So these numbers, of course, by now you will not be able to understand the number. The numbers come because of the explanation later. So, okay. So actually we can kind of like go through, then maybe we'll come back later. So this chapter is called Misaka. Misaka means mix. Sangaha. Sangaha means kind of like compendium or composition of 37 Dhammas. So when we see the Dhamma with a small d means we can translate states of phenomena. Or here actually it just means the chitta, cetasika, rupa. So if you combine, they are 37. Now 27 are this anya samana 10. Okay, with this akusala 6, sobana 10. Now we will come back later. All right. So we just leave it like that, because if we are going through the numbers and without explanation, you don't know why the numbers come. Right. So we go for the first one. There are 7 categories. All right. Hetu. Remember Hetu, we see in the Patana, Hetu Pachaya. Right. Then Jhāna, anger. All right. So you can see there's an M here, M with a dot, but there are a few ways to write. All right. So another way is just put the N with the dot above. Okay. So which is a more standard form. So if you have print out, you can just change yourself. Hetu, Jhāna, and Anga. Jhāna is Jhāna. Anga is factor. So A-N-G-A. All right. A-N-G-A with the dot above. So means like you see this anga many times like bojanga, factors of enlightenment, right? Meganga, parts of enlightenment. Now you can see this one also, maga anga, right? So you can just change it to n with the dot below, above. Mega, maga, factor, maga anga. Indriya, controlling faculty. Bala, power. Adipati, dominant. Ahara, nutriment. So actually, you now up to this point, how many you see in Patana? Hetu you see, all right. Jhana you also see in Patana. Manga, Mega also. This one you also see in Patana. Ahara is also another Ahara Pachaya. Okay, Ahara Pachaya, all right. So if you can compare here with what you learned before, right? So Hetu Pachaya, Jhana Pachaya, Maga Pachaya, Ahara Pachaya. So these two you see in Patana. Okay, so you can just make a remark. These are related to Patana. Now, Hetu. This is same as Patana. So normally we say Hetu. Now, remember when we learn the Patana, the meaning of Hetu, there's a few meaning. One translation we call it the root. Another possible translation is cause, okay? So root or cause. So if you say cause, is more understand. Sorry. For example, lobha, greed or craving is a cause. Due to craving, somebody will kill, will steal, will sexual misconduct. Due to dosa, as a cause, somebody will do something, all right? So lobha, dosa, moha, all these are the root or the causes of beings do some bad action. And alobha, adosa, amoha. Okay. So these three, so these are good, right? These are bad. So you can divide the Hetu into two. We call it 3 good roots or 3 good Hetu and 3 bad Hetu. So 3, 3, right? So normally we say lobha, dosa, moha. Sometimes we have another term. We call it, we normally call it 3 evil poison, right? Poison that affect, that torture beings because they makes the being do something bad. And aloba, adosa, amoha. Here you translate with the R as NT. Sometimes we translate with the word non-craving, non-hatred, non-delusion. So different translation. So we can just also write down another possible translation. Non-craving, non-hatred, non-delusion. So loba, dosa, moha, aloba, adosa, amoha. How do you remember the Pali? You just have to recite again. Loba, dosa, moha, aloba, adosa, amoha. Right? So it's very short here. Among them, the first three hetus belong to evil. So this is we call it the akusala. So you have to also write down. So akusala, right? And then this belong to kusala. So we call it kusala hetu. Akusala hetu. Okay. So unwholesome root. So this will be wholesome root. Okay. But remember the meaning of hetu means root or causes. All right. Root or cause. Now, so far it's only this one, right? So we look at another book. Okay. This Compendium manual of Abhidhamma is actually let me change it. Okay. All right. The Compendium of mixed categories, which mixed means misaka, all right, is so called because it presents classificatory schemes which includes wholesome, unwholesome, and morally inter- in the indeterminate factors together on the root C35. Okay. So there are 6 of them. So Misaka Sangahe, locative case. Chak 6, Hetu. Loba dosa moha, loba dosa moha. Now, okay. So we know they are present in the wholesome. They also appear in the unwholesome chitta, right? When they are, because all these, when we say loba dosa moha, aloba or dosa moha, actually all these are cettasika. Of course, they will present in the wholesome and unwholesome mind. And also in the functional, there's a kriya chitta also. Okay. And sometimes also in the vipaka. But here mostly we are talking about something that active. So before we refer to the kusala, akusala is better. Okay. So that's all. And we come to the second part, jhana. Okay. So I will invite the student to read. Thomas, can you read this part on the jhana?
Jhana factors. Jhana means closely observe its object. It is divided into 7. First, vitaka, thought. Second, vichara, sustained thought. Third, piti, joy. 4, ekagata, one-pointedness. 5, somanasa, pleasant feeling. 6, domanasa, unpleasant feeling. And 7, upeka, neutral feeling. Herein, domanasa belongs to evil, while the others to good, evil and neither. As composed Dhamma, the jhana factors are only 5, because the last 3 are only Vedana.
Okay, thank you. All right. So just now Hetu, if you remember, there are 6 of them, so 6 cetasika. Now this one are listed as 7, but as composed dhamma, this means that in ultimate sense, we are consider this as 5 because the last 3 are only Vedana. Okay, so we look at here. So the first one is Vitaka. Now Vitaka is translated as thought. Why we translate as thought? Because we look at the term again, jhana. This jhana is not just the one like we practice samatha and you get deep jhana. This jhana means closely observe its object. So it can be also like in vipassana or even like daily time when you observe something. Okay, when you see something, you observe something. So at that time, when you think about something, there's a thought, vitaka. Okay. Of course, if you want to write the translation, like initial application is also possible. Now, vichara is sustained thought. Or if you want to write another possible translation, is we call it a sustained application. So you also can add on here, because this book have different versions. So there are another version show that it has initial application. So this will be a sustained application. Okay. So you see this in, normally you can also refer, when we refer to jhana factor, you will see this vitaka. Okay. So in jhana factor, you see vitaka, vichara, you will also see piti, but here no sukha. Okay, no sukha. You have this ekagata, one-pointedness. Remember, we have 5 jhana factors: vitaka, vichara, piti, sukha, ekagata. Right. So we only got few of them here. Okay. Now, one-pointedness is the one that, remember when we study Cetasika, one-pointedness is the one that when your mind fixed on this, on the one object, your mind is not moving to other objects, so you really have one-pointedness. It's kind of like deep concentration here, right? Or not to say some quite deep, it also depends on your level of concentration. Sometimes your concentration might not be deep enough, or just a small concentration. Anyway, it's called one-pointedness ekagata. So here, only 5. Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, which is in Paramata Dhamma, is also Vitaka, Vichara, Piti, Ekagata, right? But this 5, 6, 7, these 3 belong to Vedana. Okay, so if you print out, you just need to write Vedana. Okay. So Somanasa, so means su, good. All right, so it's pleasant feeling. Domanasa, du, du, means unpleasant feeling. Upeka means neutral feeling. So you have 3 feelings here, which you summarize it as Vedana. Vedana means feeling. I hope by now you all are very familiar with the Pali already. So Vitaka, Vichara, Piti, Ekagata, Somanasa, Domanasa, Upeka. So if you combine, you have only 5, right? So that's how you get this 5. Okay. Now we are going to look for another book. So we're going to read all first, then before we go for questions. Okay, next student. Okay, Puelu, you can read this one. Puelu. Yeah, this one.
Okay, Saji. Jhana factors. Read the Pali. Satta janangani vitako vicharu iti ekagata somanasang domanasang upeka. The 7 jhana factors. 1. Initial application. 2. Sustained application. 3. Zest. 4. One-pointedness. 5. Joy. 6. Displeasure. 7. Equanimity. The word jhana is not used here in the usual sense of meditative absorption, but in the broader sense of close contemplation, upanijayana, of an object. Therefore, the states listed here are considered jhana factors even when they occur outside a meditative framework. These 7 cetasikas are called jhana factors because they enable the mind to closely contemplate its object. Of them, displeasure is exclusively unwholesome and occurs only in the 2 chittas connected with aversion. The other 6 can be wholesome, unwholesome, or indeterminate, depending on the chitta in which they occur. Saji, thank
Okay.
you.
Okay, thank you. All right. Okay. Now, the first thing you remember, so we already said just now, this is not just on normal jhana. Even they are outside, means that when you are in the not in the meditation, you also have this jhana factor. But they are not deep or not mature enough. If mature enough, of course, one will get real jhana. So, okay. And then up to here, they say here, This domanassa belong to evil because unpleasant feeling. Remember when we studied the akusala chitta, out of 12 we had 2 dosa mula. So they will have domanassa, unpleasant feeling. So belong to evil only. So the rest can be, just like as you say, the rest can be wholesome, kusala, akusala, or indeterminate. Indeterminate means they're neither wholesome or unwholesome, not kusala, akusala. So it can be in a kriya or vipaka chitta. Okay, because all these are cetasika. So when they arise, they will arise with definitely with chitta. So the main thing is, remember, the jhana means closely observe its object. Okay, now to look at the terms here, the root is J, okay, in Pali J. So the root itself, the Pali root means to muse or to think about something. So that's why the word from J becomes jhana. It's possible to see something or observe something, right? Jhana. If no question, I'll continue. I think so far it's actually quite simple. Now, this one will be interesting. Maga. Okay, next student. All right. Shini?
Angie?
Yes. Okay.
12 Magga factors. Magga means path that leads to its destination. It is divided into 12. Samaditi, right view. Sama sankappa, right thought. Sama vacha, right speech. Sama kamanta, right action. Sama ajiva, right livelihood. Sama vayama, right effort. Sama sati, right mindfulness. Sama samadhi, right concentration. Micha ditti, wrong view. Micha sankappa, wrong thought. Micha vayama, wrong effort. Micha samadhi, wrong concentration. Herein, the last 4 belong to evil, while the others belong to good and neither. As composed Dhamma, the Magga factors are only 9. Amoha, Vitaka, 3 Virati, Viriya, Sati, Ekagata, and Ditti.
Okay. So now the magga, beside the normal magga leading to nibbana. So it also means leading to destination, right? Any destination. So we look at these factors. Okay. Okay. So Sister Subang, can you read? Yes.
Back to section 17, is it?
Yes.
Here, the word path is used in the sense of that which leads to a particular destination, that is, towards the blissful state of existence, the woeful states, and nibbana. Of the 12 factors, the first 8 lead to the blissful states and nibbana. The last 4 lead to the woeful states. These 12 path factors can be reduced to 9 cetasikas. Right view is the cetasika of wisdom. Right intention, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration are, respectively, the cetasikas of initial application, energy, mindfulness, and one-pointedness, found in the wholesome and indeterminate cittas with roots. Right speech, right action, and right livelihood are the 3 abstinences, virati, found collectively in the supra-mundane cittas and separately on particular occasions in mundane wholesome cittas.
Yeah.
Of,
Let me,
of the 4
let me increase.
yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Of the 4 wrong path factors, wrong view is the cetasikas of views. and is the only exclusively unwholesome citasikas among the path factors. The other three factors are, in order, the citasikas of initial application, energy, and one-pointedness in the unwholesome citas. There are no distinct path factors of wrong speech, wrong action, and wrong livelihood, since these are simply unwholesome modes of conduct motivated by defilements. There is no factor of wrong mindfulness, since mindfulness is an exclusively beautiful citasikas absent in the unwholesome citas.
Okay, thank you. All right, so this is just some explanation. So we read it here. So later, when you're all interested, you all can read again during the Chinese New Year. All right, so now we have Magga. So remember here, the Magga doesn't mean that Nibbana. So this path is a kind of like general words, but here is actually towards to why either to the blissful states of existence means that go to the Sukati. Sukati means as a human or Deva plane or Nibbana. And another one, those on the bad one like Michaditi, wrong view, and so on. So this will lead to the willful states, means apaya. Okay. So if you have this book, so what you do is you need to kind of like draw a line here. I'll show you how we study, all right? So you need to break this into two here. Okay. So this side will lead to Sugati. Sugati means good place or Nibbana. And this side will lead to willful state, means apaya. Okay. So you can see the path got two. One is good path. This side is a 1 to 8 leading to good path. 9 to 12 leading to bad path. All right. So remember the Magga here is not just the Arya Magga, not the noble path. It's just in general sense, it can be good or bad path. So good path, bad path here. So leading to Sukati means human plane or Deva plane, and leading to Nibbana when the noble eightfold path are fully developed, leading to Apaya because of the wrong view and so on. Okay, so that's a standard. That's the explanation for this part. Now you can see here, I think most of you are very familiar with this. Most of you are familiar with the Samaditi, Sama Sankama, Sama Vacha, Sama Kamanta, Sama Ajiva, Sama Vayama, Sama Sati, Sama Samadhi, all right? Right view, right thought, right speech, right action, right food, right effort, mindfulness, concentration, all right? So I think this is no problem. But come to here is instead of having 8 again in the opposite way, now here have Sama means right. And when you have Micha means wrong. So the question is why there are only 4 of them are shown, not 8 of them are shown. Okay. So what we do is we need to kind of do a chart here. I'm trying to copy here. Because recently my computer got problem and then today had this problem. So I'm trying to find out how to navigate also. Okay, so okay, now we can develop it to good Magga, okay, good path. So there are 8 of them in English. Now I put the English because it's easier for you all to understand. So right view. So these are good one. And this is a bad one, okay? So we are going to put a table here. So this is a okay. Now you can see the right view, you have wrong view. So effort and you have concentration, all right? So right view or right thought, speech, action, livelihood, effort, mindfulness, concentration. Okay, that's how you can see there are 8 of them, but bad marga, bad path, there are only 4 of them. Okay. Now the question is, now these 3, right, speech, action, livelihood, this one we call it the virati. I think you all remember when you learn the Chetasika. So these 3 are called 3 virati, right? So I rewind it, so because I think most of you having holiday 2 months, you all forget the Pali also. So abstinence. So in the bad path, you don't have these 3. Okay, you don't have these 3. So that's why in a bad marga, you don't have these 3, but you have a right view. Here you have wrong view. Right intention, in the bad side, you have a wrong intention or wrong thoughts. Because when somebody have wrong view, the thinking will be wrong, so there will be wrong thoughts. When somebody have right view, then there will be right thoughts. But for wrong path or bad marga, bad path, there's no 3 virati here. Okay. Now, right effort, right mindfulness, concentration. There's a right effort, opposite will be wrong effort. There's right mindfulness, but there's no wrong mindfulness, okay? Because mindfulness, the mindfulness in Pali we call sati, is always associated with kusala. So there's never will have a wrong mindfulness. So you don't have right concentration. Yes, you have wrong concentration, so you have. So that's why here you have only 8, and this side you only have 4. So if we combine, you have totally, we call it 12 of them, right? 12 meganga. So 12 of them here. Okay, so this will explain the question why you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 for the good one and 4 for the bad one, wrong one. Okay. Okay, so the last 4 belong to evil, while the others belong to good and neither. Now, after that, you need to get this number. How do you get 9? As composed Dhamma, Magga factors only 9. Amoha, Vitaka, Trivirati, Viriya, Sati, Ekagata, Ditti. Okay, how to get this number? Can I copy this? No, it's not allowed to copy. Okay, so let us do this together. I'm trying to show a few screens together, right? So, okay, now we need to get this number, right? How you get 9? Okay, now I will ask somebody here. So we make it kind of like more fun, so you all don't. All right, Sister Chai Hun. Okay, which one is the Amoha?
Amoha. All of these 12
Yes, which one is the Amoha?
Miccha Sankappa.
Okay, what's the meaning of Amoha?
Amoha. Salah.
Okay, what's the meaning of Amoha?
Non-delusion.
Okay, so which one? Yes.
Samaditi. Sama
Okay.
Sankappa.
Okay.
Sama Sati.
So which one is Amoha?
Only one.
No, only one. Yes, only one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this one only one. So
Sama Sankappa.
No. Right
Samadhi.
view. Right view.
Oh,
Okay. Amoha means non-delusion. So this is similar to amoha. Okay. Non-delusion means right view. Okay. Right view means samadhi. Okay. Next one. Okay. Which one is vitaka? Brotherly? Do you know the meaning of vitaka?
Vitaka is the application, right?
Okay. Yes.
Initial application.
Initial application. So which one is vitaka?
Right. Concentration. I just guess
No.
only.
No.
Right
Vitaka
mindfulness.
means thought. It's a thought, right? Vitaka.
Oh.
Another translation is thought. So which one is thought?
The right intention.
Okay, yes. So this is vitaka. So vitaka have few translation. One is thoughts, another one is initial application. So this is just a vitaka, all right? So beside this one, how about wrong intention? Is it also vitaka, brotherly?
Wrong intention.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, it's actually vitaka. It's
Oh, it's
wrong.
vitaka.
Yes, it's also wrong vitaka. Okay.
Mm.
So you got the first one, amoha and vitaka. Okay, now three virati. We already saw three virati. Okay, now next one, viriya. It's very easy. Vira, is your name viriya. So which one is viriya?
Right effort.
Okay,
SIG,
yeah.
right?
Okay, so this is viriya. Okay. Okay, so this is a viriya. So this is a right viriya. You also have wrong viriya. Okay, wrong effort. So later we will read the handbook of Abhidhamma to find out what is the wrong. Okay, now sati is sati, mindfulness. So ekagata. So which one is ekagata? Thomas, which one is ekagata?
Ekagata would be right concentration, I think.
No need to put the word thing is. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So one pointedness means right concentration. All right. So you also need to put ekagata here. All right. So you have this one. So we put together. And dikkhi. All right. So this is a famous word. Everybody heard about this many times. Okay, Sister Shimin. Which one is dikkhi?
Ditti meaning is about view, opinion,
Mhm.
right?
Mm-hmm. So it is which one?
The view, right view or wrong view.
Here, ditti normally is, when we say the word samadhi is a right view. But normally when we say the word ditti without the word sama is always wrong view.
Wrong
Okay?
view.
All right. Okay, so this is a ditti. I'll say again. Okay, normally we have the word sama. When you have the sama, ditti means right view. So it's a amoha. Ahama means non-delusion. Non-delusion same with panya. Okay, same with wisdom. So the ditti, the word itself, always refer to wrong view. Okay. So this is all these are cetasika. All right. Amoha, vitaka, trivirati, viriya, sati, ekagata ditti. Right. So if you make a chart like this, so you have amoha is the first one. Vitaka is this one, right intention or right thought and wrong thought. Trivirati this one. Viriya is right effort, wrong effort. Sati is mindfulness. Ekagata is a right concentration, wrong concentration. Ditti will be wrong view. So when you combine, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I miss out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we have 9 of them. That's how we get the numbers here. Okay, can you follow?
Saji,
Yeah.
why they don't want to put wrong, like they put wrong speech, wrong action into the bad marker? A bit odd, right?
Because we are talking about cetasika, we only have these three vilati as a cetasika. If you're talking about wrong speech, wrong action, like all these are not a cetasika.
Oh, okay.
We
Okay.
are looking from the point of chitta or cetasika. All right.
Oh,
The
okay.
meaning of Dhamma means either chitta, cetasika here. All right. So you got 9. Okay. So this explains the number 9. So not finished yet. So we're going to look at the handbook of Abhidhamma, which have more explanation. Okay. So, yeah. This one we finish. Okay, this part. Okay, the first one is samadhi. Samadhi is identified with amoha or panya. Right? Okay, sama sankappa is identified with vitaka. Okay, so you have this sama sankappa means vitaka. Sama sankappa right thought means thoughts of renunciation, thoughts of non-killing, and thoughts of non-cruelty. The second one is the opposite of thoughts to kill. So if we want somebody to die, such a thought is called biyapada, vitaka. The third one is the opposite of vihimsa, vitaka, the thought of cruelty. Sama sankappa is the thoughts of renunciation. So this is the one that we call right view, right thoughts. Okay. So these are same with vitaka. So I think you all know about this. Sama sankappa. Right? So sama sankappa is the thought of renunciation, non-killing, and non-cruelty. Another one is, and also, okay, renunciation, non-killing, non-cruelty. So after that, you have right speech, right action, right livelihood. Then we have right effort, mindfulness. Now, sama samadhi means ekagata, one-pointedness. So we have the sama samadhi, okay, which is same as ekagata, one-pointedness. So after that, you have 4. Okay, so after that we have 4 numbers here. So these 4. So there's explanation here. Okay, now what is Miccha Samadhi? All right, what is this wrong concentration? It's identified as with the ekagata cetasika, wrong ekagata. When your mind is concentrated on some wrong activity or some wrong act, it is called Miccha Samadhi. It may be exemplified by someone fishing. When a person is fishing, his concentration is on killing the fish. He has some kind of samadhi, but it is miccha samadhi, a wrong kind of concentration, right? So that's how, even though it's a concentration, it's a wrong one, especially like focus on killing, doing bad action. So this is called wrong concentration. Is also ekagata, one-pointedness. Okay, now this part is interesting to read. What is the meaning of sama ditti? Okay, so somebody read. Brother King, can you join us, Brother King? You can read this one.
Okay. Chapter 7, Karma Sakata Samaditi. Understanding of the law of karma is Karma Sakata Samaditi. With Karma Sakata Samaditi, one understands that beings have karma as their own property. That is called Karma Sakata Samaditi. Then there is Vipassana Samaditi. It is seeing phenomena as impermanent, suffering, and no soul. Then there is Magga Samaditi. It is Samaditi accompanying Magga Citta. And there is Para Samaditi accompanying Para. Then there is Pacha Vekana Samaditi. There is accompanying the reviewing consciousness that follows the attainment of enlightenment. Sometimes Jhāna Samadhi is also mentioned. So there are different kinds of Samadhi.
Please
Samadhi,
continue. Yeah.
okay.
Yes. Okay, continue, please.
Samadhi can be mundane as well as super mundane. Sakata Samadhi and Vipassana Samadhi are mundane. Magga Samadhi and Pala Samadhi are super mundane. Paccavekkhana Samadhi and Jhana Samadhi are again mundane. Now, although there are 8 good factors of path, there are only 4 factors of path that are bad. Micchaditi, Miccha Sankappa, Miccha Vayama, Miccha Samadhi. There are no Miccha Vacha, Miccha Kamanta, Miccha Ajiva, Miccha Sati. In some suttas, in some discourses, they are mentioned, but they are not separate mental factors, separate cetasikas. That is why they are not mentioned in Abhidhamma. I think I told you about Micchaditi one time, Micchasati one time. I don't know whether you remember that. There is nothing that is Micchasati actually. Sati is a Sobhana Cetasika. As the Sobhana Cetasika, it arises together with Kusala Citas, some Vipaka Citas and Kriya Citas. It never accompanies Akusala Citas. According to reality, there is no Miccha Sati. In some suttas, Buddha mentioned Miccha Sati, Micchaditi, and so on. So the commentaries explain that there is no such thing as Miccha Sati actually. But when you remember something you did wrong in the past, then it's said to be Miccha Sati. Actually, there is Sanya associated with Akusala Citas and their concomitant. There
Okay,
may be
thank you.
Miccha.
Thank you, Brother King.
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
So here we have different kind of samadhi, right? So here, according to here, they are actually first karma sankha, means is you believe in the working of karma. So this is one of the right view. The second one is vipassana. You see things as impermanent suffering and soul non-self is also right view. This one, magga and phala, is to do with enlightenment. When somebody reach magga phala means at the enlightenment level. So this one, will be on a supramundane. Then paccavekkhana is after enlightenment, then somebody will review his path, his defilement, and so on. So you have this one. Sometimes you also have Jhāna Samadhi, right? So you can read this book on a page 32, volume 3, Handbook of Abhidhamma for this one. Okay. Now I think here also, just now we already talking about there's no wrong sati, no wrong mindfulness, okay? So there's no miccha sati. Because the sati here is already say always arise with kusala chitta. It never arise with the akusala. So that's why the sati must be only right mindfulness. There's no wrong mindfulness. But let's say if you remember something wrong, okay? So actually it's when you remember something bad or whatever you did wrong, it's not samasa, not the miccha sati. Actually it's a sanya. Sanya means perception. This perception associate with akusala chitta. So when we any things to do with memory, it's actually not the sati, it's the working of sanya perception. Okay. So then here, so just now there's a question about why, like Sister Chai Hun say, why there are no wrong speech, no wrong action, no livelihood. Okay, because they are not separate cetasika. Means they are not cetasika. So at that time, it's just akusala chitta and the cetasika accompany it, and it's not mentioned in the factors of magga here. Okay, I think by the explanation of 3 books, you all should be able to follow this. So that's why out of the 12 maganga, so we have 8 and 4. And when we calculate in ultimate sense, we have the 9. Okay, so we have the 9. Total is 12 mag. So it will give you 9 cetasika. as a verse. Okay. Right. So any question about this? We break 5 minutes, then we continue. So after that, we're going for the 22 Indriya. It's lots of number here. Any question? So I hope you all can read the Abhidhamma book when you're free. Okay. If no question, we break 5 minutes. I leave the screen here on so you all can copy or whatever. Okay, we're going to continue. All right. Now we go for Indriya. Now there are 22 of them, so it's a big category. So, but they are quite actually easy to understand. Now the meaning of Indriya is dominating faculty. So this word is to do with the Pali word Inda. Okay, Inda is Lord, King, like another word Indra. So if you know, there's a lot of Indian male or female, their name is Indra. So the meaning is king of Deva. So from this word Indra or Inda, you have this Indriya, Iya, all right, Iya suffix. So it's like king. So the meaning king means it can control. Like the eye, sensitivity eye means that your retina, it can control dominates the eye consciousness in seeing. Similarly with the Sotri Indriya, right? So you have Chakku Sota. Sota is a ear, Gana. So Chakku Sota Gana, when you combine, become Chakundriya, Sotrindriya, Ganindriya, right? So sensitive eye that dominates eye consciousness in seeing. Sotrindriya, sensitive ear that dominates ear consciousness in hearing, and Ganindriya, sensitive nose that dominates nose consciousness in smelling. Right. So this is same with our eye, ear, nose. Okay. So somebody read. Okay. Brother Ko, can you read? Yeah.
Yes, number 4 already. I thought you need the number
Yes.
1, 2.
Oh, you want to read number 1? Okay, up to you.
Oh, it should be.
Yes.
Oh, there are 22 Indriya.
Okay, you read from number 4. Number 4. Okay.
For Jivitriya, sensitive tongue that dominates the tongue consciousness in tasting. 5. Kayindriya, sensitive body that dominates body consciousness in touching. 6. Itindriya, femininity that dominates the female form. Itilingam, linga, etc. 7. Purisindriya, masculinity that dominates male form. Purisa linga. 8. Jivitindriya, material life that dominates karma-born mental karma-born mental and mental life that dominates associated states. 9. Manindriya, consciousness that dominates associated states in being aware. 10. Sukhindriya, physical happiness that dominates associated states. 11. Dukkindriya, physical pain that dominates associated states. 12. Somana Sindriya, mental happiness that dominates associated states. 13. Lomana Sindriya, mental pain that dominates associated states.
14. Yes.
14. Upekindriya, neutral feeling that dominates associated states. 15. Sadrindriya, faith that dominates associated states in believing. Viri, Indriya, effort that dominates associated states in encouraging. 17. Satindriya, mindfulness that dominates associated states in mindfulness. 18. Samadhindriya, concentration that dominates associated states in concentrating. 19. Panindriya, knowledge that dominates associated states in realizing. 20. Anna, Anana, Anyandana, Tanna, Samin, Indriya, knowledge of a person who has such an idea. I should realize what I have never known that dominates states in realizing. 21. Anindriya, knowledge that realizes what has been known and dominates associated states in realizing. 22. Ananta Vindriya, knowledge of such a person who has already realized that dominates associated states in realizing. Herein, the first 7 indriyas are the term for 7 matters. 5 sensitive matters, femininity and masculinity. Jivitindriya is composed of 2 phenomena, material life matter and mental life chitasika. The other 5 indriyas beginning with Sukindriya are for only a mental state, feeling, that is Vedana. The last 4 indriyas are only for knowledge, Panya.
Okay, thank you very much, Brother Ko. All right, I think it's good you start to practice the Pali also. Pali is actually quite difficult here, some of the pronunciation. Okay, so I think we look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 are easy for you all because so you need to write okay. So you draw a line here. Okay. Draw a line here, okay. So this is we call it in remember when in the chapter of Lupa you have pasada. 5 pasada. S-A-D-A, okay, pasada. Pasada should be long A here. Okay. Means the sensitivity. So it's same with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. So Chaku, Sota, Gana, Jiwa, Jiwa, yeah, Kaya. So Chakundriya, Sotrindriya, Ganindriya, Jivindriya, Kayindriya. So it's actually quite nice. Remember the word Ida from the word Idra means the king. So somebody who have the power or dominating faculty because they control. Because without the I, there's the I consciousness cannot appear. If the I is weak, then I consciousness also weak. So also like ear consciousness depends on the ear. So depend on pasada. Pasada means our sense door or sense base. So these 5 you should group together because there are 22 of them. So you need to do some grouping here. So without grouping it's difficult. So you can just write 5. Right. So this is the first one. And these 2, 6 and 7. So in the chapter of Lupa, these 2 are called Bawa, right? 6. So masculinity and femininity, all right? So Itindriya, Purisindriya. So femininity and masculinity. So these 2 are 2 Bawa. So you have 5 here and Bawa 2. So you got 5 and 2, you got 7 already. Okay. So after that, right? 8 is life here, all right? But here actually got 2. One is called material life, another is mental life. So the two terms here. So in Pali, if material life, you can call it lupa, okay? Lupa, Jivindriya. Another one would be nama with a long A above, Jivindriya. Right? So there are two of them. Material life, lupa, Jivindriya, and that's a dominates the karma bond. So nama Jivindriya, so mental life. So you find this in the Lupa Jivindriya, in the Lupa 28 Lupa, nama Jivindriya in the chapter of the Cetasika. Okay, so you find this. So this is Lupa, and the nama Jivindriya is belong to Cetasika. And then the next one, Manandriya. So this is actually is just a chitta. So you can just write down. This is just a chitta. Okay. So far what we see is just now is Lupa and this is Cetasika. So Nama Jivindriya is Cetasika. But here come to number 9. It actually is a chitta. So it's from these two words, Mana, M-A-N-A, Mana plus Indriya. So Mana is mind. Mana is same with chitta. Alright. So consciousness that dominate associate states. Associate states means the Cetasika. So chitta that dominates Cetasika. So you can write down consciousness means chitta. Dominates associate states means Cetasika. Right. So you have so far 5 sensitivity pasada and then 2 bawa and these 2. So number 8 already and 9 is chitta. So from 10 to 4 here you have to write down. So this one is one group here. So this group is called Vedana, feeling. Okay. So this under the Vedana. So you got Sukha is 2 words here. Sukha, Dukkha, Domanassa, Somanassa, Domanassa, Upeka. So remember when you learn the 89 chitta, you come across 5 feelings. So you will see 5 feelings here. Sukha, Dukkha, Domanassa, Somanassa, Domanassa, Upeka. So 5 feelings here. So Sukha means physical happiness. Dukkha means physical pain. Somanassa means mental happiness. Domanassa means mental pain. And you got Upeka, neutral feeling. So these 5 belong to Vedana, feeling. Right? So you should make a group like this. So if you combine, then you have 14 already. It's very easy. Sukha plus Indriya. So Sukhindriya, Dukhindriya, Somanasandriya, Domanasindriya, Upekrindriya. So I have to learn Pali also. Okay. Then right. So then this one is belong to the other group. All right. So we have to move to the next group. Okay. So number 5, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So remember we have 5 faculties. Sada, Viriya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya. All right. 5 faculties. So this one you can group as. So this, you can make a line like this. Actually up to here. But this 1, 2, 3 is okay, this is another group. Right. So this is the Panya group. So 1, 2, 3 Panya group to do with enlightenment. So this is a Panya, but this Panya is actually kind of like general, not enlightenment. Right, so they are making it like this, okay? So Sada, Viriya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya. So faith, effort, mindfulness, concentration, and knowledge. So dominates associate states. Associate states means other cetasika in believing. So this is encouraging Viriya. Sati is in mindfulness. Samadhi is in concentration. Panya is in realization. So dominates other cetasikas in such and such function. So this is we call it 5. So normally we call this call 5 faculties, right? And the below will be 3. You can use the word higher knowledge if you want, because this is more to do with enlightenment. Okay, so 5 and 3. So if you break like this, be up to the, so total we have 22. So we divide it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we seems to have 5 group here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 7 groups. All right. So we can divide like this. So all right. So this is actually quite easy. Sada, Viriya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya. So it's not difficult here. And this one needs some explanation. All right. So okay, I'll make it bigger. Mm. Okay, so this is a long Pali word. Anyanya, tanya, sami, ti, indriya. Right, so we can divide to few words here. I think it's difficult to copy. Okay. Okay, so this one. Okay. Yeah, so I'll put here. So okay, so this is a long Pali here. You can divide as anyanyata, yasami, iti. Okay, and then plus indriya. Okay, so if you further divide, you can put na plus a, nya, tam. And then this one, na, this is no, okay? Not, this is with the word no, not no, or not new. So I will, it's a future tense, I will know. Okay, iti and indriya. So faculty, controlling faculty. So this is a kind of knowledge that I will know that what I have never known, right? What I have not known, not before. So I will know what I have not never known before. So this means that this is to do with the we call it sotapatti. Yeah, okay. This is the first stage of enlightenment. Okay. All right. So this is the one. Anya nya, anyanya tam, nya sami ti indriya. Right. I will not know what I never known before. So of course, when the person reaches enlightenment, he will know the enlightenment, the nibbana that he never experienced before. So that's the meaning. Right. Okay, so this is the one. So this stage is enlightenment. So this panya is can say quite general, not maybe we can say not enlightenment yet. All right, so we can say this not enlightenment and this part 20 is enlightenment, first enlightenment. So second one is also easy, anyan indriya. Same word with this nyata. All right, anya plus indriya. That knowledge that realize what has been known and dominate the states of analysis. So this is another one. So anyendriya. Okay, so this is another one. Rise what has been known. So at this stage, the person will attain the first enlightenment. So at this stage, they will realize that what has been experienced before as above. Okay, so this one will experience before. Let's say at this level, they will experience the nibbana. So this one will be subsequently they will realize the nibbana also. Okay. So we look at for the next one first before we see it. Another one is this one. Anyanta Vindriya. Right. So this Pali actually quite difficult to answer. Ta Vindriya. Okay. So it's same with the word. You have the word anya also. And then ta plus the indriya. So this the second one will be anya plus indriya. Okay. So you have this one and this one. So the explanation already explained here. So the first one, anyanya ta anyata nyanya sami tri indriya. Knowledge associated with the sotapati magga. Alright. So this is the first one, stage of enlightenment. So the second one, anyanta vindriya. This is the last one. They associate with the alatapala chitta. So the middle one, the number 2, anindriya. Knowledge associated with the 6 lokutara chitta. Okay. So this one will be, so I'll better put, so is this number 1. Okay. So this number 2. And this is a number 3. So this one will be 6 lokutara chitta. So the last one will be this one will be on the arhata pala chitta. Okay. So you have 3 types of knowledge. The first knowledge, the second type, and the third knowledge. Okay. So make it nicer. Right. So the first one, second one, and third one. Okay. Now, what is this 6 in the middle? Okay. So, Brother Ko, do you know what is 6 in the middle?
It is for this Sotapati Pala and then the Takadagami Maga and Pala, then Anagami Maga and Pala, and the Arahata Maga.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So, what are the 6 in the middle? Okay. Before that, we go for. So, I hope you all remember. So, we have 4 levels of enlightenment. All right. So each level will be called the stream entry, like we better use the word pati. Okay. Then after that, second one is sakadagami. Then the one anagami. Then is arahata. Okay. So this is a stream entry. So normally use the word stream and 3. So once returner, so non-returner, because they are not coming back to the sensual world, and this is Arahant. Okay. Now each enlightenment you have, we can say there are 2 levels. So the first one will be Sotapatti Magga and Phala. All right. Then also Sakadagami Magga and Phala. So you just need to repeat the things. Anagami Magga and Phala. Then Arahata Magga and Phala. Right. So the first one, the first knowledge here, the first knowledge here, the first one, okay, this long Bali here, refer to the this one. Okay, I'll put the color here. So this is the first one. Okay, so this is the first one. Okay, and then the number 3 is the last one. So normally when we say somebody become Arahant, when we say somebody become Arahant means that he has reached the Arahata Phala. All right, Magga is the path, Phala is a fruition. So when during enlightenment, the Magga will arise, Magga Chitta will arise, subsequently very fast the Phala Chitta will arise. So that's why when somebody become Arahant, the Magga Chitta will arise, after that he will finish with the Phala. When a person become Arahant, like the Buddha and then the Sariputra and so on, so we call it the person has reached the Arahata Phala. Okay, so the first enlightenment is mentioned by the first knowledge. That's the first one. Okay, and then the last one, this Anyanta Vindriya is the last one, Phala. So in between, the 6 of them will be this Phala, Sotapatti Phala, Sagadami Magga Phala, Anagami Magga Phala, and then Arhata Magga. So these 6 are explained by the one without the color. Okay, so can follow? So this part are about enlightenment already. So any questions about this? All these are just for knowledge, because I think other sutta, they most of the time they will not mention about this kind of knowledge. Only in Abhidhamma, we can see this in detail. Most of sutta, I don't think they will talk about this level. All right, so after that, then you need to find all these numbers. Okay, what is 8? What is 1? Okay, just now we have 1, the Manindriya, and Chetasika 7. So you have to calculate which is 7 and which is 8. So we go through again. So which one is considered as 8? How many 8? How many is 1? How many Chetasika 7? All right, so we go back to that. So later we are going to look at the other book. So there are 8 matter. So how many 8 matter? So you got this one, this one, this one. Chaku, Sota, Gana, Jiva, Kaya, or matter. Right? Then followed by the Iti, Purisa, and Jimida. So if you calculate up to 1, up to 8, you have 8 rupa here. All right, so you all can write down. There are 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up to here, there are 8 rupa here. So that's how you get this matter are 8. All right, because from the Chaku all the way to the 8 Jivindriya Lupa. We are talking about this Lupa, material life. You have 8 of them. And just now, there's only one Chitta. So Manindriya is Chitta. All right. So when you see number 9, Manindriya is Chitta. So you can just write down. So for me, when I have the book, you all should kind of write down. Okay. So up to here is, so here and above here. So up to here is just a Lupa. Okay. Lupa. 8 of them. And this one is Chitta. Up to this one, Chitta is only one of them. Okay. So you have 8 rupa and 1 chitta. Now, Chetasika, there are 7. Okay, now, how do we get these 7? Right, now we need to look at it. So I need you all to help me to identify where to have 7 Chetasika. Okay, so we start from here, right? So, okay, so somebody explain we have 7 Chetasika. Okay, Chaihun, you can start. How can you find the 7 Chetasika here?
Number 10 to 14 is Vedana.
Okay, 10 to 14. Okay, you have 1 Vedana, yes. All right, so how about next one? Beside.
Then I think 15 to 19. I don't know.
Yeah, they are just also. Sorry, let me adjust. Yeah, this is why the page like this. Okay, yeah. How to make full screen? They go somewhere. Sorry, the computer is a little bit difficult. All right. So yes, so here is Sukha, Dukkha, Somnasa, Domanasa, Upeka. All these are Vedana, feeling. All right. So the next one will be Sada, Viriya, Sati, Samadhi. So all these are under what kind of them? They are also Chetasika. Sada, faith, Viriya, effort, mindfulness, Samadhi. Panya is under which Chetasika? Sister Taihun?
Panya should be the Panya.
We don't have Panya Chetasika. You have the Amoha or
Amoha.
Panyendriya, alright? Yeah, Panya or Amoha, alright? So number 20, 21, 22 is under Amoha. So if you calculate, you should have 7 Chetasika. Alright, so you all should calculate yourself. That's how you have the number 8, 1, and 7. Altogether 16. Okay, so we are going to look for another book. Okay. This book doesn't mention much.
I think just now the 5 faculty is 5. Cetasika plus Vedana, so it's 6. Then you have to plus another one, the Mana,
Yeah.
Jivitriya.
Now mana is the chitta. Mana is chitta. You cannot, but you have, we mentioned here. You have another one. Yeah, this one, yeah. Okay. So if we calculate, let's see, try and draw a line again. So I hope. Yeah. So you have 7, so you have calculate. So you have 1 here. Uh, 1 here. So 1. This is a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. How come the mouse is moving? Okay, so that's how you calculate. All right. Okay. Okay, so anyway, you all try to look for yourself the number. Okay, now the Bhikkhu Bodhi book didn't say much, but the handbook of Abhidhamma give more explanation. Okay. This book actually is typed from the Dhamma talk. So okay, I think somebody read. Yes. Sister Lee Guan Ngo, can you read from here up to here? All right.
Don't know, can hear clearly. Hear very heavy rain.
Can hear your sound. Yes.
The next category is of the 22 Indriya. The word Indriya is translated as the word faculty in English. The literal meaning of the Indriya is governing or having authority. These that are called Indriya exercise their authority in their respective field, in their respective domains. For example, there is the eye sensitivity. Eye sensitivity is called an Indriya because it exercises authority over seeing. When the eye sensitivity is strong, then seeing is also strong. When the eye sensitivity is weak, the seeing is weak. The eye sensitivity controls the quality of seeing. In the same way, ear sensitivity controls the quality of hearing and so on. They are called Indriya. In their respective domain, they are bosses. In the domain of seeing, eye sensitivity is the boss. In the domain of hearing, ear sensitivity is the boss, and so on.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so now the explanation, if you read the book, they will tell you which numbers and what kind of definition they are, like 10, 11, 12, they are feeling and so 15 sada and then the song. Right. Okay, now we read this one again. Okay, so this is just now the term anyanya, tanyanya, sami, indriya. Right, so it's good to read this one. Right, so brotherly, are you around? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
The
can you read?
number
Yes.
the number 20 is a long name. Anyatanya Samiti Rindra. Sometimes names can be very long, like Ne. Newa Sanyana Sanyatana. Let us divide Anyatanya Samiti Indriya and find the individual words that this compound word. Anyatam is one word. Nasami is another word. Iti is another word. Indriya is another word. These words combine to become one compound. You have to know Pali to join these four words into one compound. Anyatam means not known before. Nasami means I will know. Iti means just thinking. It is something like that. Indriya is faculty. The literal meaning of Anyatanya Samiti Indriya is the faculty of him who practices with the thought. I will know what has not been known by me before. You don't get this from the translation of the manual. Please note it carefully. The faculty of him who practices with the thought, I will know what has not been known by me before. When you practice vipassana meditation, you have this kind of intention. You will know what has not been known by you before. You try to know, you try to see what you have not seen before. As a result of that practice, you get the first stage of enlightenment. The knowledge or wisdom at the first stage of enlightenment or the panya that accompanies Sotapatti Magga is called Anyatanya Samiti Indriya. Later on, the manual itself will show the identification.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So okay, next person who never read before. Okay. Right. Sister Veera, can you read this one? Yes. Yeah.
Thank you, Saiji. The next one is Anindriya. Anya here means knowing within the limit. That means this faculty knows within the limit of what has been before, what has been known by the first path. Actually, all four types of path consciousness known, where is it? Actually, all four
Actually,
types of path consciousness know the Four Noble Truths. The panya which accompanies Sotapatti Palachita and so on is called Anya because it knows within the limit of those already known by the first path. Therefore, an Indriya means the faculty which knows within the limit of those known by the first path. It will be identified with Panya or Amoha accompanying Sotapatipala Citta up through Arhatamaga Citta.
okay, thank you.
Thank you,
Right.
Saiji.
Sister Wong, can you read these two paragraphs? Sister Wong.
Yes, Saiji. Thank you for your name. The last one is Anyata Vindriya. Anyatavi means one who has fully known. That means an arahant. The Indriya of Anyatavi is called Anyatavindriya. The faculty of one who has known the Four Noble Truths. Who has fully known the Four Noble Truths. This is identified with Panya accompanying the Arahata Pala Citta. These three cover the Panya, which accompanies the 8 Lokutara Cittas. Actually, these are all identified with the Cetasika Amoha. The first Panindriya is Amoha. The second Anyatana Samitindriya is Amoha. Anindriya is Amoha. Anyatavindriya is Amoha. The first one is Panindriya. It is a general faculty, the knowing faculty. The other three are actually the different functions of that Amoha. The first functions at Sotapatti Maga. The second functions at Sotapatti Pala through Arahata Maga. The last functions at the moment of Arahata Pala. So they are separated into three different Indriyas. Panindriya, the first one, may be both mundane and supramundane. The other three, beginning with number 20, are supramundane only.
Okay, thank you. All
Thank
right.
you, Roger.
All right. So what you say that is this one, number 19. It can be mundane or super mundane. Then the 20, 20, 21 down there, the three of them is to do with enlightenment, super mundane. So this 19 can be both mundane or super mundane. All right. So it's good to read the handbook of Abhidhamma for more explanation. I think that's enough for today, I think. So so basically for this chapter, it's actually really considered as category, but at least you get to know different type of explanation. So and how to get this number. So you just have to calculate like the way we calculate to find out, like just now Manindriya is 1, and how many so far Cetasika 27, and Lupa just now we already see we have how many? 8, but there will be something that 9 plus 1 is 9. So we calculate, and we see some of them just now. We see the Vedana, we already see Ekagata, we also see Jivindriya, we already see the Vitaka, Viriya we see before, and Loba, Dosa, Moha we see before, Diti we also see before, Sada, Sati we see before, Aloba, Adosa, Moha we see before, Samawacha, Samakamanta, Sama Ajiva we see before. So 5 pasada we just now see, 2 bawa, male, female we see, Chivinta we see before. All right. So that's why we come back here. Then you see some of the numbers here. All right. But basically here actually no need to memorize so much, just go for understanding. Like main thing Hetu will be 3 good and 3 bad. Loba, dosa, moha, aloba, dosa, moha. So at least you know the meaning of Hetu means these 6 cetasika, And the meaning of Hetu means cause or roots. And then Jhāna means observe the object, not just Jhāna in meditation. So Vitaka, Vichara, Piti, Ekagata, and three feeling here. Somanasa, Domanasa, Upeka. And 12 Magga, 8 belong to good one and 4 belong to bad one. Because the Magga mean not just the path to Nibbana, to good state, Sugati, but also to woeful states. And in realities, in Dhamma means Paramata Dhamma, in terms of Cetasika, there's only 9 of them. Amoha, Vitaka, Trivirati, Viriya, Sati, Ekagata, Ditti. And just now the 22 Indriya, there are 22, so you have to divide them into different group, like 5 pasada, Chaku, Sota, Gana, Jiva, Kaya, pasada. Then male and female, Iti, Purinsa, male and female, 2. And then one is this will belong to life. And then mental life is also another one. Manindriya is chitta. Okay. Then 10, 11, 12, all these are feeling. And then 15, 16, all these are 5 faculties. And the last 3 are actually to do with the enlightenment knowledge. All right. That's how we go for understanding. Of course, the number is when you're interested, or you can go and count yourself. Okay. So before I finish, so we will share the merits. But after that, Pui Liu and Subang, can you stay? I want to talk to you about something. Okay.
Sorry, Saji.
I mean, do you have questions?
Yeah,
We will share.
you say Chitasika got 27, right? According to the table. But then
Mm-hmm.
below they only show 26, eh? There's another one where
We not finished yet. You have to go for other lesson. So we still have
oh,
Bala, Adipati, Ahara. We not finished this one. When we finish this one, then you see the numbers. All right. We
okay.
only half. We only finished the Hetu, Jhāna, Magga, Indriya. Okay. There's
Okay.
something not finished yet. Okay. So we will go for sharing of merits. Where's my document? Because my hard disk a problem, so I really have to find all my document again. This is called Anicca. Where's my? This is another hard disk. This hard disk also, I think, many years already. Okay. So we go for usual sharing of merits. Maybe today ask somebody to read. Okay. Okay, today I'll lead the chanting. All right, so put the hand together. Imano punya bagam sabba satanam dema. Imano punya bagam sabba satanam dema. Imano punya bagam sabba satanam dema. We share this merit with all sentient beings. May they obtain this merit and always be well and happy. Sharing merits to the departed ones. Idam no nyatina hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Idam no nyatina hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Idam no nyatina hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Akasata ca bummata dewa naga mahitika punyam tam anumoditva chirarakantu sasanam. Akasata ca bummata dewa naga mahitika punyam tam anumoditva chirarakantu desanam. Akasata ca bummata dewa naga mahitika punyantam anumoditva chirarakantu mamparanti. May all beings inhabiting space and earth, devas and naga, almighty powers, having shared this merit, long protect the dispensation of the Buddha, the teaching of the Buddha, and protect us, me, and others. Arararogya sampadi saga sampadi mevacha adonibana sampadi imena te samijatu devo vasatu kayena sasa sampadi hotu cha pitu pito bhavatu loko cha raja bhavatu dhammiko. Longevity, good health, a rebirth in the heaven, the attainment of Nibbana. May you achieve this by this merit. May the rain fall at suitable times. May the crop be abundant. May the world be prosperous. May the king be righteous. Ada imaya patipataya jaramarana maha parimuchisami idam me punyam asawakaya waham hotu idam me punyam nibbana sapachayo hotu idam me silam magapalanyana sapachayo hotu Iminya punya kami nama me bala samagamo satan samagamo hotu yavani bana patiya. Indeed, by this mental training, practice of learning Abhidhamma and practice meditation, I shall surely be freed from aging, sickness, and death. By my merit, may I eradicate all defilements. May my merits be conducive to attainment of Nibbana. May of my observance of morality be a condition to attain path and fruition knowledge, Magga Palanyanasa. By this merit that I have acquired, may I never meet wicked, foolish person. May I meet wise and virtuous persons until I attain Nibbana, ultimate peace and happiness. Right. Buddha sasanam chiram titatu. Buddha sasanam chiram titatu. Buddha sasanam chiram titatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, we will stop here. Right.